Hi guys, welcome to my game. I'm just going to show you some dynamic weather systems. See if you like it. So using CopyCube game engine, you can get some reasonable functionality out of the weather system. Actually, here's the my latest attempt. Sun's coming up. You've got all the stats at the top. You can see the type of weather, whether the wind and strength. I've turned the music off for now. I'll just go over this way so you can see the fog building up. The wind is speeding up. It's got a maximum severity of wind 81%. It's all randomized. The weather effect, it fades in and out the weather, fades in and out the sound, as well as a fog effect for some of the weather effects as well. And when these particles come down of the weather, this one's snow, it's the angle that it comes down is affected by the strength of the wind as well. So, and also its speed gets speeded up if it's more windy. So you can see the wind is going down now, and the particles are dropping off as well. But their angle is reducing, and speed as well. And there I've got underneath the wind and underneath the weather section up the very top, it's got a end time. So this is based on a 24-hour cycle. I've just got a total hours record and also time of day record. It's based on a rotating skybox with a sun on it. There it is there. And yeah, so this probably needs a little bit more fog effect for this rain, I think, at least during the day anyway. Doesn't really don't worry about that. That's just the last colour of the flame. I'll fix that up. That's irrelevant for now. Yeah, so you can see the winds, it goes up, it'll go up and it'll go down. On the top right, in the box, it says wind severity of 91%. So it's randomized anywhere from like 10 to 100%. The wind, and the weather effect anywhere from 30 to 100% severity. The length of time that the wind and the weather effect goes for is also randomized. But I fixed it at 2 hours. For this demo purposes, I fixed it at 2 hours for each one, as you'll see up the top right hand side, if you can read that. So now we've got some snow again. It's meant to not repeat the same weather effect twice in a row. I'm just still working on that one, but most of the time it works. Yeah, so you can see the fog's building up, a bit of a nice fog effect with the rain, with the snow, sorry, and sun's going down soon. Yeah, you can see I did a bit of work to the level. I think it looks a lot better than the other one. Oh, way better, a lot more realistic. What I've done is I've got to get all these different. So you've got the background just where the middle of the mouse pointer in the middle of the screen I'm pointing. That's the background. These clouds are also rotating skybox. I've got it layered, so I've got the stars at the very background at what is it, scale 1, and then I've got the background green colour. So you watch the stars come out as it gets darker, they'll get brighter. There you go. See? Oh, we've got fog coming, so it'll fog it out a bit. But yeah, so basically it's got a scale. The stars have a scale of 1. Then after that is the I've got the background green just to stop this black colour during the day. 0.9. Then I've got the sun at 0.8. Then I've got the clouds below that, and then the background hills, the closest, even though that's still far away. Yeah, so you layer it. It works pretty good actually. You put the clouds behind the background, and you put the sun behind the clouds, and have the sun dimmed out by the clouds a little bit, and how you like to do that. So that all works, yeah. This fog is a little bit too bright for night time. I've had to change the colour of the fog separately because the ambient light does not change the colour of the fog, unfortunately, so I have to change it separately. It's a little bit of a dark greedy colour. I'm not really happy with that, but might change that. But anyway, it's, you can see at the top the fog, it's fading out now. It's almost finished. There we've got our stars back again. Nice little back screen drop. Yeah, I'll probably have that on a rotating skybox as well. Move that around slowly so you can see different stuff on it. So we've got the snow. Now I'll just speed up the weather. I've got a default shortcut keys to speed up the weather. The top left-hand screen below the frames per second is you've got a warp. It's standardized at 1, but I can change it to 5 or whatever I want, just to speed up time. And yeah, so I'll do that. Get rid of that. And so I've also got, as you can see, under this available options is rain, meteorites, radiation, snow, and ashfall. At the moment, I might add a couple more. I was thinking about like a sandstorm. Later on, will probably be like a tornado. I've got to add lightning. I haven't added lightning yet to the rain, but I will do that. It says ashfall. It's not really clear, but you can see. So you can see it speeds up. Its wind strength is going up to 70. What is it? 75% max. It's going down again now, and so it's reached the end of its allocated time based on a time of day, and then so it winds up and winds down. Or each and every effect has to wind up and wind down for the weather, the sound, the color change, everything. So I'll speed up a bit. See if we can get radiation or meteorites. So I've got no, okay, maybe that again. That's strange. Yeah, I have to fix that. So you can see the sun's coming up. There's a bit of an error there with the skybox, but I'll fix it up. Here we go, radiation. So you get a bit of a warning first with colour on the ground, and well, in the evening you can see this clouds bright and green, but during the day you won't see it. It's sort of like a radiation storm, basically. It's meant to be. So there will be like a warning effect for probably each of the weather effects eventually, with its own weather warning sound. So it gives you a bit of time to take cover or whatever. The player's not taking any damage at the moment. That's not set up at the moment, but it soon will be. Yeah, so I can speed that up a bit. Just move the sun a bit quicker. Yeah, so a bit of a radiation sound effect. Pretty cool sound, I think. And a bit of particle effect. Yeah. What about meteorites? It's random, so probably back with the rain. Okay. So you're going to see that the angle is changing over time. What's time of day? Time of day is TOD. Time of day is coming up to 7, so it starts at 0, so that's like 7 p.m. Sorry, no, that's like starts at 6 plus 7, so that's like, yeah, it's late afternoon actually. So sorry, yeah, so there it is there. Just after midday, late afternoon. Sun's moving. I'll just speed that up a bit. So you can see that the sound is changing over time. So it's sort of matched up a bit. And it resets, has a little bit of a wait, and then comes up with the next weather effect. It's only 2 hours per weather, but I'll be changing that later from anywhere from probably 1 hour minimum to, you know, for something like snowstorm this is going to be a hot map area, so there won't actually be snow much on this map, but other maps will have like snowfall pretty much all the time, so they'll have a maximum of like maybe, I don't know, 25 hours for, you know, game time, that is. A whole day of snow. and yeah, things like that. But just for now, it's just stuck at 2 hours for this demo. And the sound effect is obviously it's the only sound effect I've got at the moment. I'll have a variation of those as well. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. Doesn't in a way. The sun's gone down. I'll speed that up. Yeah, so if you sleep, you speed time up basically, and then everything speeds up. Yeah. So and if you do other things, it'll speed up time, not as much, but a little bit as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'll put these stars in a slowly rotating skybox. It's already on a skybox, but it doesn't rotate at the moment. And so I've got ash. I'll just speed through that. So it's all still working okay, so that you speed it up, it always will wind back down again. It doesn't have to go through the full cycle. It'll just cut out early and go back down and cut out. Yeah. So alright, I'll just cut it here and wait for the meteorites, and I'll bring it back. Okay, we've got the meteorites happening, so you can see the clouds brighten up in the evening. In the day, you don't really notice it. Same with the radiation. The radiation, when that starts in the night time, it goes green colour. This is more of a yellowy orange colour I was going for. Even though the clouds themselves are a bit green, so even when you try and get orange, you get a bit of green anyway. Yeah, so that's just a default sound effect. It's just to start with. It's not that great, but it's okay. It's just something. Just for something. You see that the volume picks up. It'll go back down again as well. So gives the ground a bit of an orange colour. I've used ambient lighting to change the ambient lighting on the ground, and I've changed the skybox colours, either the emissive colour most of the time, or sometimes the ambient colour of the skybox. In this case, the clouds is its own skybox, so I've changed the emissive colour of the clouds separately. I've posted a code on the forum for that, and yeah, it works pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's the radiation again, a bit of green cut. And so it'll have its separate sound effect, a bit of a warning, and it'll probably I'll give it a longer warning cycle for that, probably, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. So in other words, you've got to get out of the weather if you don't want to get cooked. Alright, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, so that's things you can do with CopperCube dynamically. Cheers.